the people of Kedar, as in Genesis, Kedar was the son of Ishmael, and basically from him is the lineage of Muhammad, or the Arabs, if you like.
And he shall dwell, referring to Ishmael, he shall dwell in the presence of all his brethren. Now, Ishmael is the lineage which Muhammad comes from. So, now Ishmael is the lineage which Muhammad comes from. So,
now, Nadir, I want you to give me pre-Quranic evidence that Ishmael settled in Mecca and fathered Muhammad. Give me the source. Before Quran, before the Hadith. Give me one source.
Quran before the Hadith?
Yeah, well, because we have a lot of historical documentation.
Interrupt me, Sam. Let me start. I think that's dumb. It's a dumb question because we have genetic evidence. I think scientific evidence is good enough. We've showed that both the Jews and the Arabs.
You're ranting, Nadir. I'm not going to let you rant. You're not going to eat my time. Let me make the question again. Don't eat my time. Don't rant, because I know you want to eat up my time like a coward. Let me make it clear for you again. Just because Arabs and Jews are related doesn't mean the Arabs are Ishmaelites and that Ishmael settled in the Kaaba. I know you're too stupid to see that. Let me ask you the question again. Give me one pre-Quranic archaeological proof Ishmael settled in Mecca and fathered the ancestors of Muhammad. Very simple. So if it's a dumb question, give me a dumb answer, because you're dumb enough to do it.
Well, I don't know if any kind of evidence like that exists, but I think that it is irrelevant because we know that.
So your answer is no? So I can go to my second question.
You got to let me speak for 1 minute.
You said you don't have it, so let's go to the second question. You don't need my time.
Wait a second. You can't just shut me out. I got to get 1 minute. You get one.
You just said no, so don't eat up my time. Go to the second question. Show me the genealogy of Muhammad. Show me the genealogy of Muhammad in the Hadith. Genealogy.
Well, we do have a genealogy, but I don't. Now, look. I don't have it.
I have it.
Okay, go ahead. You could.
You want me to read it for you?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
But then it can't eat up my time because I'm doing your work for you. I'm going to read it.
Okay, but I think. Wait a second. If I could go back, we should have 1 minute to talk each person.
Here, you don't understand the nature of cross-examination. I got 10 minutes, so if I have to stop you, so my time. Okay, you just ate my time. You know that, right? By your ranting, you're eating my time, which is a disrespectful tactic.
All right. I'm sorry.
Let me read the genealogy, which won't count against my time because you don't have it. I have it. I'll read it for you. Ready? Okay. You sure you're ready, Nadir?
Off the time.
This is the life of the Prophet Muhammad, Al-Sirah Al-Nabawiyah, Volume 1, pages 50 to 52. And this comes from Ibn Kathir, 700 years after the death of your Prophet. Let me read it. It's lengthy so that you then try to explain it away. Okay. There is no question of Adnan being of the line of Ishmael, son of Abraham, upon both of whom be peace. What dispute there is relates to the number of forebears there were from Adnan to Ishmael, according to the various sources. At one end of the spectrum, there is the extreme view that considers there to have been 40. This is the view of Christians and Jews who adopted it from the writings of Rakhiyah, the clerk of Armiya bin Halqiyah, supposedly Jeremiah, as we will relate. Some authorities maintain the 30, others 20, yet more 15, 10, 9, or 7. Now, just to make it easy for you, Nadir, I'm going to read this part. And this is why Malik, God bless him, did not enthuse over the attempt at tracing genealogy back before Adnan. They could only confidently trace it to Adnan. Okay. Al-Suhaili commented further, we have merely discussed tracing back these lines with the school of thought of those scholars who favor and do not disapprove of it, men such as Ibn Ishaq, Al-Bukhari, Al-Zubair bin Baqar, Al-Tabari, and others. As for Malik, God have mercy on him, he expressed disapproval when asked about someone tracing his descent back to Adam and commented, whence comes to him knowledge of that? Where do you get this knowledge from? When he was asked about tracing back to Ishmael, listen to this, Nadir, these are your scholars. Tracing back to Ishmael, he expressed similar disapproval, asking, who could prove such an information? Who could prove such an information? Malik also disliked tracing the genealogy of the prophets, such as saying Abraham, son of so-and-so, and Al-Muyatti stated this in his book. Al-Suhaili commented also that Malik's viewpoint was analogous to what was related of Urwa bin al-Zubayr, who is reported to have said, we have found no one who knows the line between Adnan and Ishmael? No one.
Monster kill.
It is reported that Ibn Abbas said between Adnan and Ishmael there were 30 ancestors who are unknown. Ibn Abbas also reputed to have said, when he traced back lines of descent as far as Adnan, the genealogists have lied twice or thrice. And that skepticism is even more characteristic of Ibn Masud. These are all companions of your prophet, whose attitude was like that of Ibn Abbas. Umar ibn al-Khattab stated, we carry back the genealogy only as far as Adnan. That's Umar. Abdullah bin Masud, Ibn Abbas. Abu Umar bin Abdul Bar stated in his book, Al-Anba, Al-Marifat, Qabil al-Ru'wa, that Ibn Lahiya related from Abu al-Aswad that he had heard Urwa bin al-Zubair. We never found anyone who knew genealogy past Adnan nor past Kahtan unless they were using conjecture. Conjecture. Abu al-Aswad stated that he had heard from Abu Bakr bin Abu Khaytham, one of the very most knowledgeable men of the poetry and the genealogy of Quraysh. We never knew anyone with information going back beyond Ma'ad bin Adnan. No one, whether relating poetry or other knowledge. Abu Umar said that there was a group of the predecessors, including Abdullah bin Masud, Amr bin Maymun al-Azdi, Muhammad bin Qab al-Qurazi, who when they recited the verse from the Quran, and those after them who no one but God knows, would comment, the genealogists lied. Finally, Abu Umar, God have mercy on him, stated, we hold the meaning of this to differ from their interpretation. What is implied is that regarding those who claim to enumerate Adam's descendants, no one knows them except God who created them. And as for the lines of descent of the Arabs, the scholars conversant with their history and genealogy were aware of and learned by heart about the people and the major tribes, differing in some details of that. Now I can give you more, but you just read, your prophet's companions say, if anyone goes beyond Adnan, they're liars. No one knows. We don't have any conclusive proof of a genealogy connecting Adnan to Ishmael. So I want to know, what proof do you have that Muhammad is from Ishmael? Which son of Ishmael? Because according to your own genealogists who contradict each other, some say he was from Nebaioth, others say he was from Kedar. They couldn't even agree. Was it Nebaioth or Kedar? How do you know? Prove he's a son of Ishmael in order to prove he is from their brethren. Answer the question now.
Absolutely. So we can know from science today. Science has confirmed that the Jews and the Arabs are really the children of Abraham. Says, and it goes on. I'll give you this reference over here.
Where it says Ishmael.
MD.
Read it.
So let's talk about this. I mean, we know.
Read it. Your source. Show me where it says in your source, Ishmael settled in Mecca and fathered the Arabs there. Quote it. Read it.
Okay, so this is something which we know as far as a particular
Read
hadith.
it.
Hold on. As far as getting a specific hadith, which we talked about.
Forget hadith. Your source. You're not listening. This source you're putting up in front of our face.
Yes.
Quote the paragraph where it says, and Ishmael settled in Mecca and fathered the Arabs, the ancestors of Muhammad.
This supports, see, Sam, this supports exactly what we know from history. This
is the answer no, you can't?
Can you not see this supports what we are saying?
No, it doesn't. Because no one's denying Jews and Arabs are related.
Explain how is it that the Jews and Arabs
No one denies, because Abraham had 6 other sons from Keturah who also followed Arabs.
Their children is what you're saying, right?
Listen to what I'm saying.
Okay.
The same Bible that you're twisting to your shame, Abraham's 6 other sons from Keturah who also followed. So to say that Arabs are related to Jews is not the argument. What we're looking for is Ishmael being in Mecca, fathering those Arabs, the ancestors of Muhammad. Can you show me where it says that there?
I don't have that hadith with me right now, but definitely.
You don't have a hadith that says that, right?
I don't know. I'll have to go take a look. Why don't you?
Okay, now, yeah, it's okay, that's fine. I respect you don't know. Okay, now third question, because
I feel that is irrelevant. I
How
feel
is it irrelevant when you have to prove that he's an Ishmaelite to be a brother like Moses? Come on, man. Don't play these games.
This would be a rewrite of history. Right now, you got to go through all the books like Encyclopedia Britannica. You got to rewrite all
Show
this.
me any quotation from Encyclopedia Britannica. You're eating my time with your game.
Commonly
Show me. Listen to my question, because you're playing.
right here in front of you. This is from Encyclopedia.
Show me where Encyclopedia Britannica says Ishmael settled in Mecca and fathered the Quraysh, the ancestors of Muhammad.
Okay, so you wanted like Ishmael fathered the Arabs, and from that lineage comes Quraysh.
Went
Okay.
to Mecca like you. And
Well,
you want to hear the question?
And so I would think you would need to rewrite this if I understand your
Let's
argument.
rewrite it. It doesn't say that Ishmael settled in Mecca.
You do accept that Ishmael, commonly regarded by both Jews and Arabs as a progenitor of the Arabs, is considered a messenger or a prophet. So you're okay with that?
Wait. Encyclopedia Britannica, which is a secular source, thinks that Ishmael's a prophet. You're joking, right?
Considered a messenger. It's
Who? Encyclopedia Britannica?
My point to you is, I can go and do the homework you're asking me to do, Sam. But
No, you can't. I've done it for you. There's none.
Game over.
Little more.
But I mean, again, he doesn't know who Gabriel is, right? Because he didn't come from an Abrahamic faith.
I just love that sentence. Muhammad did not come from an Abrahamic faith. He did not come from an Abrahamic faith. So Ibn Farouk, what was Muhammad before 40 years of his life? Please tell us.
The people of Mecca were pagans.
Amen! Hallelujah!